Hi, this is Yoga with Domini and I'm Domini. This is another video in the Positivity and Gratitude series. There's 5 videos if you want to go through them because they each individually go over a certain different subject every time. This one is abundance mindset. So we're going to try and get into the mindset of I am abundant in all things nice and lovely and juicy and yummy. It's a very good heart chakra opening sequence. So we're opening our heart to all the good things in life. First, I'm going to sit with a mantra that is basically I am abundant in all the good things in life. You can say that to yourself, or you can think of your own little mantra, affirmation, one word, a sentence, whatever. You can think about something you're really grateful for, or a few things you're really grateful for in your life and you're happy that you've got, and you can focus on those as like an abundance mindset. Or you can manifest in this one. That's a good thing that you can do. You can think about what you want out of life. You can think about what it is you desire and what you want to achieve, and put that out into the universe. Don't ask. Think about it as if it's already happening. It's happening, or it has happened. You are in that place that you want to be in life right now, or you're going to be very soon. It's happening. So if you've got anything like that you can think of, then definitely do that. I'm going to just sit here for a second and just repeat my mantra to myself. So I'll give you a second to just sit, eyes closed, or if you don't like them being closed, you can always just have a soft gaze, just gaze down to the floor. You can have your hands on your knees, you can have them in your lap or at your heart, wherever you want them. It's entirely up to you. And just take some nice breaths so you can feel your belly expand when you breathe in and retract when you breathe out. And just think about what it is you want to think about, or you can repeat that mantra, I am abundant in all things good in life. Entirely up to you. So we'll have a few seconds. When you've finished whatever round you're on, just open your eyes, unless they were open already. We're going to do a seated cat-cow. So that's a really good heart opener. Bringing your chest forward and breathing in. Chin up and then breathe out. And curve your spine back, chin to chest. And just keep doing that at your own pace. And when you finish whatever round you're on, just make your way to your belly for Sphinx pose. So forearms out in front of us, flat to the mat. Pushing, or basically opening your heart forward. Push your tailbone into, push your pubic bone into the mat, so you're tucking your tailbone under. And breathe. Try not to tuck your head right back or right down, just keep it quite neutral so your gaze is sort of to the end of your mat there, top of your mat. You can close your eyes, you can have them open, it's entirely up to you. And then slide your hands back so they're underneath your shoulders. Put your third eye chakra, so your forehead, to the mat. And breathe in. As you bring your top half of your body up, so your chest off the mat. Breathe out as you lower it down. So keep doing that, breathing in and out. Just some little ones for now, little cobras. And you can stay here if you want, but I'm going to go into a really big heart opening full cobra. So I'm going to straighten my arms a bit more. I've got a little bit of a bend in them. Proper big back bend, heart open. And I'm just going to look round to the side there as well, just get a bit of a side stretch in there. Remember, you can just stay down low if that feels good for you. And then lower down. Onto all fours for tabletop. And just bring that right leg up in between your hands to the top of the mat for low lunge. Breathe in, arms up. And then cactus the arms, so a cactus shape. Lower your hips down to get that stretch in that leg. And then a little back bend. Make sure you're breathing. Remember to think about whatever it is you were going to think about. So what you want out of life, or what you're grateful for. And then back into just a normal low lunge. Hands to the floor, and then half split, so bringing the hips back. Coming up onto your heel, toes pointed to the sky. You can have a bend in this front leg, it doesn't have to be completely straight. Breathing in. And then as you breathe out, just fold over. Go back into that low lunge so that we can transfer into a runner's lunge. Then into a high lunge. And then into warrior three. So high lunge with cactus arms. Sorry, I'm doing cactus arms at the minute. I just completely went into it and totally forgot to tell you what arms to do. But I'm cactus arming my arms. And then we're going to go into a warrior three. So I'm going to bring my hands to prayer position. So at my heart chakra, I'm going to bend into that front leg a little bit more and bring the left leg, the back leg off and just tilt forward. So I'm keeping my hips parallel to the mat. You can keep your foot on the floor, your toes on the floor like that if that's better for you. You can also bring your hands, your fingertips to the floor, or get blocks and bring the floor up to you if that's better. And then bring that back foot down, back into a low lunge, back into a tabletop. Breathe in and out. Sway the hips a little bit. Just give them a little bit of a stretch out there after all that. And then we'll do the other side. So low lunge, left leg to the top of the mat, in between the hands. Breathe in, arms up. Cactus the arms. And breathe out as you dip down. Little back bend. Make sure you can breathe in this pose if you can't come out of that back bend. And you shouldn't feel any pain. If you feel any pain or twinging down here in your lower back, come out of it. Come out of that low lunge as well. Just make sure you're tucking your tailbone under before you dip down. If it still hurts, maybe just bring your hands to the floor instead. And then we're going to bring the hands to the floor for that runner's lunge, which is then taking us into our high lunge, cactus arms. And then hands at prayer position at your heart chakra. Bend into that front leg a little bit more and lift the back leg off and just pivot forward. And then then bring that back leg in, forward fold. So your back foot's coming up to meet the front, and you're in a forward fold position at the top of the mat, and then roll up gently. Mountain pose at the top of the mat, so shine your palms forward. So arms next to you, palms shining towards the front. Breathe in and out. Try and push those shoulder blades back so you're getting a bit more of a heart opener there. Just slightly lift your chin away from your chest. You can rock from side to side if you want to, or you can keep it stationary. And then breathe in, arms up. Breathe out, forward fold. And bring your feet a little bit wider than hip width. Grab your elbow with your opposite hand. Let your head hang heavy. Definitely have a bit of a bend in these knees. And ragdoll fold. You can swing from side to side. So remember, you're manifesting, you're thinking, I am in a position now where I'm going to get what I want, or I am in a position already where I have what I want. It's about thinking that you've already got it. Or just reminding yourself of how abundant you are already. Being grateful for everything that you've got. And then we'll just go into a plank. Chaturanga to up dog to down dog. Take a nice deep breath in and out. Knees to the mat. Child's pose, nice wide leg child's pose. And I'm just going to come up onto my forearms and rock forward and then rock back. And just keep doing that a little bit, breathing in and out. Remembering I am abundant in all the good things in life. If you want that job, you've got it, you're in it already. Just imagine you're there already doing it. If you want that relationship, you're in it already, you're there, you're doing it. Don't ask the universe, just believe that you're there already, that you're in it and you've got it already. Imagine that. And put it out into the universe. That's what you want. Briefly, before we finish on our backs, we're just going to come back up to standing at the top of the mat. I'm going to face you so you can see what I'm doing. We're just going to do a quick breath of joy. I know I've done this in another video as well, but that was more of a self-love video. We were sort of doing a hugging version. This one, I just want to do it normal version. So bring your arms up, breathe in and out, fold down, up and fold down. Arms are just nice and limp. You're just bringing them up and down. Breathing in and out, and make that out really audible. Bending the knees, bending your back, everything's kind of loose in a safe way. You don't want to damage yourself. So if you need to do it a little bit slower, or you can't go down as low, if you can just go here, that's fine. Breathing in and really audible out. And that will do for that one. Brilliant. Hopefully that made you feel a little bit better, a little bit sort of more energized and happy. That's a brilliant one. I love doing that one. We're going to make our way down onto our backs. And we're just going to stretch out in banana pose. So you want your arms above your head, legs out straight. We're just going to bring our hips over to the left a little bit, just a smidge, about half an inch or an inch maybe. Right leg over to the right, right arm over to the right. Just hold on to your left wrist. And if that's enough, that's fine, but you can always put your left ankle over your right. So you're kind of a banana shape, just getting a nice stretch. And we'll go to the other side. So shifting our hips over to the right just slightly. Left leg over to the left, left arm over to the left. Right arm grabs onto that left wrist, and if you can, right leg or right ankle over the left ankle. But whatever's comfortable, you don't want to feel any pain or not be able to breathe or feel really uncomfortable in this pose. So even if you have to come out of that curve a little bit more, you don't have to be super curved like a banana, it's just you're heading in that direction. It's that kind of shape. And back to center. And we'll just finish in any way that you want to. So you can do a normal shavasana with your legs and arms out straight. What I'm going to do though is bring my feet a little bit wider than hip width and just collapse my knees in. So my legs are like a little pyramid, arms out to the side. And this is where I'm going to finish. So hopefully you enjoyed this one. If you did, please like it and leave me a comment, let me know what you thought. You should be seeing the subscribe button on the screen now, so if you could do that, that would be great. And you should be seeing a link for one of the other videos in this series. So if you haven't done that one already, I suggest that you do. And you can always find me on Facebook and Instagram as well. And I hope you have a really wonderful day. Take care.